Now this replay, I wasn't actually filming it at the time, so I am recording this from the replay, so this is not live commentary. However, it was a good game, but it didn't start off too well, as you're about to see. I mean, obviously I'm trying to land at B here to capture the point. And it goes wrong, and I snapped my gear. I came down too hard, obviously. So that was the beginning of this game for myself. I did think, oh, here we go again. Another old plates type of game. Miserable fails. I usually use the Typhoon to try and land. It's one of my better planes at actually capturing points. But saying that, I caught the point, I think. If I remember correctly, I did actually capture the point, but lost my plane in doing so. So here I am, I've jumped into my Spitfire Mark II. My favourite plane in the game so far, by a long shot. The handling, manoeuvrability, firepower is just second to none for me. It can outturn most planes, I feel, if flown correctly. I'm taking on this doe, and he's down. So that's number one. As you can see there, I take him out. I've turned away from the enemy. I don't want to head over towards their ships and start taking all their flak. So I head away, gain a little bit of height again for myself, and try and spot my next target. I'm sticking with this guy a little bit here, as a bit of support for him and for myself. I see him going off, so I follow him in. I decide to split off and go for one of these guys down here. Set him alight. And I take him down that strike too. Again, I turn away a little bit. Gain a bit of height. Spot a target straight away. Go down. Coming in from above and side on, good chance of getting the pilot. And he's down. It's number 3. It's all going swimmingly. Especially after the start I had. And again, I'm turning away and I'm gaining some height. Having a look round, seeing where all the enemy targets are. Just something about Spitfires, so appealing to fly. I've got this, I've got the Mark 1. Hopefully I'm going to be ranking up soon, so I'll be able to get the Mark 5B, I believe. So that'll give me 3 Spitfires to use. So I see a few enemy around here. You know, they've captured B, so they're now controlling both airfields. So I decided it's time to go in and give them a little bit of a hand. Let's recapture B, which is closest to our ship support. I'm going to leave the capturing of the airfield to somebody who knows how to do it. I've already lost one plane, and I'm not going to do another one while landing. So I think here, if I remember correctly, I think about pursuing this guy, but he's actually pulling away. Oh no, I'm on him, so I do shoot him. Taking a bit of a hit from his rear gunner, so I pull away. We've recaptured B while I was chasing him down. Good job, our team. He was not going to move. He would have just flown straight into me there, so I decided I'll take the evasive manoeuvre, pal, don't you worry about it. You just keep flying straight and firing, I'll move out of your way. So it's a little bit of a dogfight going on here. A few planes around, a bit risky. Get a couple of hits on him. Managed to get him behind him so I can get turned round onto him here, and he gets rammed. I'm on to another one. Ooh, that was close. Nearly ditched it into the sea. Still trying to get the turnaround onto this guy here who's on one of ours. He's just turned him into me, so that's, I've got a shot now. BF-109, Spitfire's arch nemesis. And he's down. So that's strike 4, I believe. And for this guy here. Didn't want to crash into the ground, so I pulled up. Spitfire's just gaining here. That's strike 5. I don't like being this low down, but it's just non-stop action, so... And that, I got the kill for that, so that was strike 6. I must have got the last hit on him before he actually hit the ground. So now, a bit of a respite, I can gain a bit of height again. Now I am with Hellraiser in this game as well, but he's over the other side of the map, trying to take the A airfield. There's a little bit of a dogfight going on here. There's 1, 2, 3 enemies, 3 blues, now 2 enemies. And that was strike 7 for me. Like I say, I just could not, but at this point I could not believe what was happening. Everything I fired at seemed to disintegrate, especially after the start where I lost my Typhoon train. Well, I think I captured the airfield, but I lost my plane, which is, you know, a silly thing to do. But I think I've made up for it so far. You know, I've took 7 planes down. I've helped the team. Spot another one here, so I'll come in high. Try and get a shot on his cockpit. And miss totally. Slowly catching this 109, but then he starts pulling away again, so he's hit his boost. He's got more energy than me. But there's just Spitfire. I've got it set to 400 meters on the guns. You know, it's a nice, comfy distance. It's not too close. It's not too far. It's more of a medium range. And you can really put some damage down when you're getting behind them, and we won the game. Let's see if this shows the stats. It's the first time I've recorded from a replay, so I'm not too sure what to expect here. Okay, so it doesn't actually load the scores in, but these were the screenshots after the game that I took just in case I did use the replay. So I got 7 aircraft destroyed, 8 critical hits, 33 hits, 1 assist, bases captured, none, just a destroyed plane. And here's the overall team score screenshot that I took as well. So 1 death, there you go, and the 7 kills. Decent amount of experience created for the game, so I could not complain. So yeah, it started off really terrible, but I pulled it out of the bag a little bit. Got 7 kills, which is my most kills in one game. But I just love the Spitfire. Set at 400 on your guns, you know, with a decent rack setup. If I find out what I'm actually running on my Mark II, so you know. On the machine guns, I'm using armor piercing incendiary bullet, and an incendiary. On the cannons, I'm using the high explosive fragmentation incendiary shell, and the high explosive fragmentation semi-armor piercing incendiary, and then armor piercing shell. And they're both on the stealth setup, which I find a massive help, because if you're shooting them and you haven't hit them, they don't know where the bullet's coming from, so they don't tend to move. So if you do get a good hit on them with your cannons and all your guns, by the time they've realised they're getting shot at, it can be too late. So overall, one of my best games in quite a while on War Thunder, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys, as well, and you know, feel free to leave any comments. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and you'll get notifications of when I next upload a video. Okay, again, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.